Want to say Kahala, Yahweh, Wa, Yahweh Shah, Salakya, Yahweh, Adonai, Abba, Barakata, Barakata. Today we're gonna be getting in the book of we're gonna be getting in the book of Amos because the prophecies that's coming to place, a lot of things are taking to pass. Esau's judgment is catching up to him. That's what's going on right now. So we're gonna flip into the book of Amos, chapter 9, because these so-called Edomites, these so-called white people think they're gonna get away. They think they're gonna escape judgment. They think that nothing is gonna happen to them. They think everything is peaches and cream. But no, that's not how it's gonna work. That's just like if you just flip the shoes around. If I go in the store and kill kill a bunch of white people, and then I say I'm sorry, what is they gonna accept that I'm sorry? Nah, they gonna lock my ass up. You do the crime, you have to do the time, and that's how it goes for them. They did the crime, now they have to do the time. They have to suffer their time, starting at their elite, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, DuPoints, Dugettis, all these top rich elite banking families. They have to pay for the imprisonment of Yahweh's people, man. And they're still doing this to us today, man. And we're gonna be slaves until Yahweh comes back. But we're gonna get in the book of Amos. And it says, I saw the Lord, chapter 9, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar. And he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. Cut who in the head? Who is them? All of them. That's talking about all of these Edomites. Okay? And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away. Right. Because these so-called rich people, they are gonna try to escape. They are gonna try to escape from the of the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. That's what this punk ass space programs about. I mean not NATO. Their space program out. Because why? Because Esau knows that the missiles are coming right here. They know that they're coming to America. So they're gonna try to escape that judgment, which I mean they should because it's part of prophecy. It's part of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? If I knew I was wicked and I knew if I knew my judgment, I would try to escape too. But they can't escape because why? Because it's already set up. It's already written in the book. It's already destined to what's their future. They don't. People don't even know why these so-called white people was set up. They were set up for the same reason as Faber was set up. It was set up as a whipping stick to Lord's people, to us, man. If we would have never transgressed the law of the Most High, we would never be in captivity. We was sent to America not to be having fun, not to be living it up. We were brought here for punishment, man. And now people need to get that through their thick skulls. That's what I call them, man. Our people are hard headed, man. But it says, I will cut them in the head, all of them. Verse 1. and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. So there it go. They're gonna try to escape. They're gonna try to escape the angels. They're gonna try to escape, but it's not gonna happen. It says, though they dig into hell. Okay, where's hell? Hell is if you translate that word hell, it goes back to the word grave. And the grave is underground or on the ground. So they're gonna try to go, and they're already building underground bunkers, underground cities, underground airports. They got all type of underground structural compatible houses where you can live just in case some type of an attack happens, man. They got all type of shit down there, man. They just living it up. So though they're digging to the hell, though they build all this stuff underground to get away from Yahweh and his chosen one, guess what? They're gonna be the first slaves to the elect of Israel. So pretty much Esau is doomed. There's no hope for him. It's over with. The jig is up, Esau. So it says, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So what is heaven? Though they climb up to heaven, that's talking about your space program. Are these crackers trying to get to the moon? And um, I think it was like what 1969 was the first so-called space mission to try to get to the moon. So ever since 1969, the Lord has been taking these people down ever since they tried to go to the moon. Here it is right here. Amos chapter 9, verse 2. It said, thence my hand shall take them, though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So ever since they had their mission to go to the moon, the Lord has been bringing this society down, bringing these people down. At the start of 1974, that's when this so-called society has been going down the drain. It says, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So they're gonna try to hide in the sea too. Um, and what was a perfect thing that can hide at the bottom of the sea that these crackers got, technology they got? It's a submarine. So they're gonna try to hide deep, deep in the bottom of the ocean in submarines. Technology that Esau got. No telling how big these submarines got. I'm pretty sure he spent a lot of money on these submarines. They probably got all type of stuff on these submarines, central air. So they're gonna try to hide at the bottom of the sea. But guess what? Just guess what the Lord said. He said, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So the sea monster's gonna get them because there's sea monsters at the bottom, the very bottom of the sea that only the Lord can bring out, and only the Lord can make this animal appear. But it's down there, and he gonna sick him on a so-called white man. These elite people, so they're not gonna get away. No way. They're destined for captivity. You're gonna be slaves to the elect of Israel. Point blank. You're not getting away from judgment. So on. It says, This I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Verse 4. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence I will command the sword, and it shall slay them. Right. Then they're all gonna go to captivity, and they're all gonna serve 1,000 years of slavery, harsh conditions, man. It's not gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard, and you're gonna suffer. And it says, verse 4, oh, it said, and they go into captivity before their enemies. Thence I will command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. Right. And that's what the Lord is doing. He his eyes set on these people for good. Because it tells you in Daniel that he ruleth in the kingdoms of men. So Yahweh can give the power to whoever he wants, whoever nation he bear well to, whether is his people or not. But that don't mean that he love everybody just because he gave you the power. No, the Lord sets his throne up in whoever nation that he will. When the Egyptians had us in captivity, guess what? The Lord had that set up. When we was in captivity under the Greeks, the Lord had that set up. That was prophesied. All that was prophesied. Everything is about prophecy. He said, verse 5, and the Lord God of hosts is he that toucheth the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn, and it shall rise up wholly like a flood. Oh, that word flood. That's talking about those so-called missiles when they get here. When those missiles get here, it's gonna flood this world, but not with water, but by fire. And it says, and they shall be drowned as the flood of Egypt. So they're gonna be drowned in this fire. It's gonna be a quenching fire, a fire that can't put out pretty much. It said, it is he that buildeth his, verse 6, it is he that buildeth his stories in the heaven, and have founded his troop in the earth. He that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poured them upon the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. Right. The Lord is doing all of this. He's gathering up armies using the angels to um to stir up all this war between everybody. Because what? He's the creator. He creator of good and evil. He said, I, the Lord, is his name. So it says, verse 7, are ye not as the children of Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Said the Lord, have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from captive, and the Syrians from Kir? Verse 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. And what's the sinful kingdom? We're standing on a sinful kingdom. This is the sinful kingdom. America is the sinful kingdom, man. This is the most sinful kingdom in the world, man. When you got goddamn gay people that can get married, you got a fucking a damn dog can marry a goddamn human. You got faggots and lesbians just walking around here, man. And people that say, oh, long as they don't bother me, uh, if they don't come at me with that gay shit, I don't worry about it. You part of the problem too, man. Because you're the type of person, people like that say this don't bother them. Uh, uh, Just let them live them. That's the type of people that'll turn on you, man. Uh, uh, give you up, man. When the time is right, man. People like that, man. That's 2/3 as Negroes thinking like that, man. Because 2/3 of our people are gonna be totally wiped out and deplenished and get the same judgment as Esau. Why? Because 2/3 of our people are not meant to get this word. This is only for the 1/3, the elect. So it says, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. So he's not going to destroy all of Jacob. There's a remnant that's going to be saved, and that's the 1/3 in the elect of the nation of Israel. 144,000 in the elect, the 1/3. That should come out. Come out this place, man. Come out this place clean and white. It tell you that in the book of Revelation. In fact, we're gonna get that. What does think is Revelations? Um, Revelations chapter 7. It says chapter 7, verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, we will go down 5, 6, 7, verse 5 to 8. It just talks about all the tribes that was saved. That's gonna be saved. Now, if you notice Revelation 7, verse 9, it says, "After this, I beheld a great multitude which no man could number of all nations." Now, people that read this, they would think that's talking about all the nations. No, that's not talking about every single nation. It's not talking about. If you look this word up of all nations in the Greek, because the New Testament was written in the Greek, the word for that is ethnos. And that word ethnos is talking about people of the same race, but a different culture. And who are those people of the same race with different culture? It's talking about you Israelites that were scattered, that's adopting the heathens' culture and being called that heathenistic term was being put on them, pretty much. Look at Paul. Paul was a Roman by citizenship, but was he a Roman by blood? No, he was from the tribe of Benjamin. So this is the 1/3. He said, "After this I beheld a great multitude which no man could number of all nations." So that's us that scattered among all nations, and kindreds, the people, and the tongue stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with a white robe, palm in their hands. I'm gonna go to verse 14. He said, "And I said to him, Sir, thou knowest." And he said to me, "These are which they came out of the great tribulation." Right, because I was 1/3 of our people are gonna come out this great tribulation. We'll go back to Amos 9. 9 and verse 9, 9 and 9. For I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn as sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So that's talking about an uprising. He said he's going to sift the house of Israel like corn is sifted in a sieve. So we're going to be sifted, and we're being sifted right now. The Lord is building us up right now. How many people are waking up and finding out they're Israelites, man? You didn't have this going on so many years ago. People didn't know that there was no Israelites. You had a few, but now look, all praises to the elders of GMS for being the true prophets and bringing this word out how it's supposed to be brought out. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right. 2/3 of our people all gonna be swiped out because 2/3 of our people don't believe that the laws are coming back. They're not in this mind state. They're in a total different mind state. They're serving idolatry and all different type of false gods. Pretty much fooled by the elite of this society, fooled by Satan, man. People like that gonna take the chip and be your enemies to you, man, when the time is right, man, when that pressure's on, man, because this so-called white man's gonna put pressure down on these jakes, man. It's gonna get rough and real out here, man. And we're gnashing of teeth and weeping. That's that great tribulation, man. And that's what we're coming to, man. And our 2/3 of our people are not gonna make it, man. They gonna die right along with Esau, bro. So people like when that type of mind frame, these people gonna get swiped out, man. They just an angel they might just be walking outside and get shot with a goddamn gun, man, and get killed because they're what? They're under these curses. When this time comes, man, because everybody's not gonna wake up, man. It said, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen." Right now, in the tabernacle of David is fallen, but now we're being built up in these last days and close up the breaches thereof. Right, meaning it's gonna be unity. It's not gonna be no more separation, man. And let's get this clear: the house of David, not just Judah. The house of David is all 12 tribes because what did King David do when he was in order? When he was ruled? He did what? He brought the northern and the southern kingdom. He united both kingdoms under his rulership. That was the house of David, all 12 tribes, remnants. So what? He says, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Right. And what was King David doing in the days of old? King David was slaying these other nations. You can read that in the book of in the Chronicles. He was slaying. I mean, one time he slayed his commander Joab. I think what he slayed like so many Edomites. He was bloodthirsty for Esau, man, and all these nations were under us, man. And that's what's coming back to because it says, as in the days of old. So the Lord is gonna build it as in the days of in the past. Those days are coming back right here on the earth, man. That verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all of the heathen, which are called by my name, said the Lord that doeth this. Exactly. So we're gonna possess these people, man. Verse 13, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. Right. Who is the plowman? The plowman is us. And who is the reaper? The reaper is Esau and the rest of these nations that benefited off the work of us, who still benefit from off the work of us, man. We built this whole goddamn society up, man. We built this. We built this place. You ever heard that song? We built this city. That's right. We built it, and guess what? Who benefited from it? They benefited. So it's gonna be a time that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. And what is that? It's gonna be a race war right here in America. It's gonna be a great race war between Jacob and Esau. And it says, "And the tree of grapes, him that sows seed, and the mountains shall drip sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt." So when the Lord is raising his kingdom up, this righteous seed of David, the 1/3 and the elect, the mountains are gonna drip sweet wine. It's gonna be a beautiful day when we overtake the reaper, when we come against our captives, of people that held us captive for over 400 years that mistreated us badly. It's gonna be a beautiful day, man, to see the tables turn, see the chains be broken, man, from all of our oppressors, man. And it says, verse 14, "And I will bring the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them." Right, because the land of Israel, that place over there is gonna be destroyed, man. These heathens got to do what we did to them. They got to build our cities back up, man. So you so-called white people, you're gonna build it. You're gonna work. You're gonna work pretty much, and you're gonna be our slaves. And it says, "And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink of the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of the land which I have given them, said the Lord God." Right. So this time, when the Lord makes his move, we're gonna rule forever, man. And all these nations are gonna be our servants, man. And they're gonna be our slaves. And we're gonna worship, man. And if they don't wanna worship us, man, they can get beat, man. Tragically. They're gonna catch an ass whipping pretty much. So and that's our faith, man. We have a beautiful faith. We just gotta endure and always in constant prayer. Always praying all throughout the day, man. Because Esau kingdom is going down, and this dragon, this devil is doing everything in his will to make our people go off and sin, man. The devil is trying to destroy as much people he can, take as how many he can with him, man. Because he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. So with that, we're gonna cut this video, and we're just gonna say have faith, man. With that, Kahala Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Adonai. All praises to the elect out there, man. Shalom.